Evelyn. Great ass. Goes out with that loser Patrick Bateman. What a dork. Another martini, Paul.
The idea of manhood has changed significantly in the last few years, and people are still debating it. A Reddit member asked, "Men, what do you hate about men?" in a post earlier this month. And it went viral really fast. Amidst being a Sigma male, there are many things that are strongly detested by them. Keep watching this video as we tell you all about it. Number 6. Expectations of the society. The Sigma male is a mysterious character that stands out in the complex world of personality types. He is frequently described as independent, self-sufficient, and resistant to social standards. The Sigma male stereotype has become more well-known in modern talks on masculinity and personality dynamics, although not being widely acknowledged or supported by science. Sigma males often find themselves at odds with the traditional norms and customs that many take for granted in their unwavering search for autonomy and self-definition. Though it is a sign of their inner strength, their intense yearning for independence frequently takes them down the quiet hallways of isolation. Even though visionaries like Nikola Tesla made enormous contributions to the world, they frequently became entangled in their own loneliness, with their brilliant brilliance sometimes overshadowed by the burden of their solitude. Sigma men are frequently represented as lone wolves who fight against conformity and groupthink. They view the dynamics of fitting in with a group or adhering to social norms as limiting their individualistic character. According to popular belief, Sigma people hate giving up their individuality in order to fit in or conform to social norms. A strong dislike of social norms and compliance is the core of the Sigma masculine persona. The Sigma man rejects the idea of fitting into predetermined roles that are set by society conventions. Sigma males may strongly disagree with the traditional route of education, employment, and family life because they see it as a predefined script. They frequently pursue unusual paths out of a need for independence and self-direction, which feeds their natural contempt for social norms that they view as restricting. Popular depictions of Sigma men suggest that they have a strong contempt for traditional societal standards and norms. Sigma people frequently view the road that society has set for them, one that is defined by conventional family, job, and educational structures, as constrictive and uninspired. Conforming to norms and following expectations from society can be perceived as a type of intellectual captivity. It is said that Sigma men reject this pre-planned path in favor of other paths that better suit their independence and self-directed character. An opposition to established norms doesn't always indicate rebellion per se. Rather, it can indicate a desire for independence in determining one's own path in life. According to this viewpoint, Sigma men prioritize their own fulfillment and authenticity over meeting social norms. Their natural reserve and propensity for contemplation often turn into their greatest asset and greatest weakness. They may appear distant or even haughty to the untrained eye, which puts them at the center of disputes and misunderstandings. One moving example is the path of the multidimensional aviation and cinema pioneer Howard Hughes. His innate need for seclusion and reflection frequently resulted in misunderstandings by the public, casting a long and frequently unjustified shadow over his diverse brilliance. Number 5. Small talk. Another stereotype that is frequently applied to Sigma men is their supposed distaste for social graces and meaningless small talk. It is thought that having shallow or unauthentic discussions is a big turnoff for Sigma people. Their yearning for real and meaningful relationships may not be satiated by the subtleties of weather-related jokes or boring office gossip. The Sigma male's tendency for introspection and yearning for genuine connections could be the source of his dislike of superficiality. While some could view this as aloofness, Sigma men might view it as an essential step in developing connections that are meaningful and long-lasting. The characteristic contemplation of men can occasionally spiral into an overwhelming maelstrom, taken up in the never-ending stream of ideas that consumes them. They run the risk of getting caught in an over-analytical loop that causes times of stagnation and hesitation. Even giants of the intellectual world like Friedrich Nietzsche, with their revolutionary insights into philosophy, sometimes struggled with the weight of their own ideas and verged on existential crisis. Their innate mistrust of mindless obedience frequently leads them along a road of defiance against prevailing social norms. Their fierce individuality and rebellious nature may also be the source of their emotions of alienation and detachment. Despite their quick rise to stardom, cultural heroes like Kurt Cobain frequently struggled with societal expectations, which resulted in deep inner conflict and a quest for true identity. The discerning reader who is thirsty for more insights into the mysterious Sigma mind will find the Sigma Male Evolution channel to be a beacon of hope amidst the deluge of data. Their beautifully written trilogy is easily accessible on Amazon and offers a thorough understanding of the Sigma universe. From their complicated courting methods and the delicate intricacies of their personality to the eternal power dynamics between the Alpha and Sigma energies, this literary inquiry promises a journey of profound insights and revelations. Number 4. Dependency. Self-reliance and independence are the defining traits of the Sigma male archetype. It is said that these people have a profound dislike of being financially and emotionally dependent on others. Their natural need for independence may be in conflict with the notion of depending on outside assistance or giving in to social norms that demand interdependence. Being resistant to relying on others doesn't always mean that one can't work with others or form relationships. Alternatively, Sigma men could choose partnerships based on mutual respect and common objectives, in which each partner retains their independence while making a significant contribution to the partnership. The self-reliance and independence that characterize the male Sigma archetype are paramount. These individuals are reported to detest being emotionally and financially dependent on other people. The idea of relying on outside help or caving into social norms that require interdependence may clash with their innate drive for independence. Number 3. Fakeness. With an unmatched capacity to identify even the smallest subtleties in human behavior, Sigma males occupy a special observational position. But even though it gives them an aerial perspective of human relationships, this profound understanding can also encourage a detached attitude. They hardly immerse themselves in the world. Instead, they choose to observe it from a distance. This brings to mind characters like Sherlock Holmes, whose unparalleled ability to solve even the most difficult problems frequently made him an outcast, cut off from the very social standards he worked to defend. It's not always the case that refusing to depend on other people makes it difficult to collaborate or build relationships. Sigma males may also opt for partnerships built on respect for one another and shared goals, where each member maintains their independence while contributing significantly to the partnership. Number 2. Group mentality. This dislike of groupthink does not imply a lack of ability to collaborate. Instead, environments that value the diversity of thinking and distinctive viewpoints that each person brings to the table may be more conducive to the success of Sigma men. Sigma men, with their keen analytical minds, are always on a deep journey, searching for the meaning of life and their own role in it. This unrelenting voyage may lead individuals down dark alleys of existential dilemmas while also shedding light on the inner workings of their minds. Their inner conflicts frequently resemble those of great writers like Dostoevsky, who explored the depths of the human mind and grappled with difficult issues of morality, free will, and the essence of evil in his quest for knowledge. Even when weighted down by their own inner struggles and outside obstacles, Sigma males exhibit a remarkable ability to emerge from the ashes, refreshed and reborn. Their path through life, paved with hardships, is a shining example of their unwavering perseverance and capacity for change. The stories of people like Robert Downey Jr., who weathered personal tragedies to become stronger and reach previously unheard of levels of recognition and admiration, demonstrate this tenacity. Number 1. Organizational structure. Popular stories portray the Sigma male as someone who despises arbitrary power and hierarchical organizations. Although they may not necessarily oppose all types of leadership, Sigma people are said to oppose authority that is seen as unfair or predicated on arbitrary power relationships. For example, their inclination for meritocracy and justice may conflict with the usual business structure. This opposition to authority stems from a desire for fairness in the workplace where merit, skill, and true leadership are valued more highly. It could be difficult for Sigma men to succeed in settings where power is exercised without due process or competence. The alleged pet peeves of Sigma men provide insight into the principles and inclinations that characterize this sort of personality. Given that every person has a unique personality that is complicated and multifaceted, it is vital to approach such characterizations with a degree of skepticism. Examining the aversions of Sigma men prompts us to consider relationships, societal norms, and leadership dynamics. It also offers a platform for discussion and comprehension of the wide range of human types. If you're intrigued after watching this video, don't forget to leave your comments below and like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more.